Oh, it just started. All right, cool. We can just go right into it. This is loser's bracket.
Mesophase with his Hattori is very comfortable in the shenanigans zone. I know that much.
Keep casting on your own while I update this stuff. Give me just a second. Rudolph.
Whole lot of weapon throws going out. Mesophase trying to get him with a recovery to close out the stock. Goes for the side stick, but Rudolph reads it. Ends up getting sidelighted off the map. Miso looking to close it out, but he can't quite get it. Recovery back onto the stage from Rudolph. Miso holding the spike ball. Doesn't hit its mark. Bouncing ball. Bouncing bomb. And the neutral stick to take the first stock off Rudolph.
Excellent.
Mesophase sitting in the red.
That was a 2-minute long stock as well. Matches ended up actually going at a very slow pace. Maybe it's just because of the Sentinel. Both players are having trouble finding in their signatures, but we're going to find out. Hattori goes for a signature punish and misses.
Around that down stick. Rudolph getting punished trying to get that sig off.
Yeah.
Meso really working those Hattors. Gets the neutral sig.
And ends up finding himself in the orange.
Trying to get a kill in that shenanigans zone. Rudolph's trying to stay away from it.
Yeah, and that's what it really looks like. Is there a connection error?
There seems to be a standstill here.
Connection? Alright, I think both players are fine.
Okay, and match. Yeah.
Kudos to Meso by waiting long enough for Rudolph to be able to respond.
Got Meso.
Still doesn't mean he's
staying grounded, trying to find that neutral sig. Read by Rudolph. Rudolph picking up a bomb, looking to take that stock off of him. Goes for the haymaker. Almost gets punished.
Meso responds in kind with a neutral stick of his own. Goes for gravy cancel, but Hattori can't close the stock. He doesn't know how.
Meso's just gonna keep center stage and work that shenanigans zone with those Hattors.
Yeah, ends up hitting him down to the bottom. He doesn't get to recover. 3-1 stock lead here. Hattori's got to find a way to end the stock and end it fast. Otherwise, he's going to struggle for the rest of the game. There's the signature,
though. Side take, takes the first stock off.
Finally, a signature punish that lands. Denies the weapons from the Sentinel.
Interesting matchup. Interesting situation for Rudolph. Sentinel, kind of beefy. Whole lot of sneaky kills coming out from those signatures. But
still got Sentinel denied from a weapon right now. Finally picks up the Hattors, though, which seems to be what he's succeeding with the most.
Rudolph sitting at orange. He's got to stay away from any kind of comfort zone that Sentinel has.
Yeah. Opting for weapon charge.
Manages to get a dive kick. Kind of fucks up his mind placement a little bit there.
Yeah, and gets punished.
Gets punished.
In the red right now. Sentinel's got he's got plenty of signatures that he can land that are just going to be able to end this stock. And Hattori, not so much.
Goes for the side stake, doesn't quite connect. Charges up that neutral. It might have just been a bait to try and hit him off the map, but Rudolph goes around and gets to the ledge in time.
There's a signature punish that lands again, though. Puts Sentinel in the orange.
But that damage is racking up if you can see just how far Rudolph flew when that Valkyrie hit. Yeah. A side air will take him off the stage. Charging up that neutral sig, gets hit by Hattori's neutral.
Yeah.
They both throw weapons. Miso goes for the neutral, goes for the side sig. Rudolph goes for the neutral again.
It almost seems as though Sentinel's reaching for a lot of signatures here, and Hattori's actually appropriately punishing. Regardless of how much damage he's taking, doesn't matter because he's not getting hit. But there's the weapon toss.
But they're off stage. Miso comfortable there. Rudolph comfortable as well.
Tosses the bomb. It's still in the red. Are they going to walk towards it?
And Miso runs into the bomb.
I suppose he thought he was going to deactivate it. Very confident,
into the bomb. Rudolph looking for that down air to take him off the map, but
excellently uses the gravy cancel neutral to dodge an attack. Places a landmine, but here we're in a weird standoff to where both players are.
Finds the ground pound
and
takes the match from Rudolph.
Game 1 goes to Sentinel as a phase. Unfortunate about the frame loss from Rudolph.
Shout out to Mesophase for not abusing that, letting him reconnect. Nothing like seeing some sportsmanship to go along with your gravy. Switching up the color schemes.
But not the character. But Black Sentinel comes out. Rudolph sticking with his Hattori. And we're off to the second match on Shipwrecked of all maps. The
A little bit better for Hattori. Doesn't have those ledges and shenanigan zones for Miso to play around in with those Katars.
Absolutely. And the ledges have benefited Hattori a little bit more in the fact that her gravy cancel signatures cover
There's
so
a lot
much.
of air game.
Yeah.
The map lends itself to both character signatures get, in my opinion, but
True. But in regards to weapons, a little bit more to Hattori. Both players opting for a standoff here with weapon tosses. Nobody really getting in. The Sentinel finds his neutrals.
getting the first big string off of the game, taking Hattori to orange, still keeping up with that Katar pressure. Goes for the side stick, almost gets punished, but Rudolph not able to capitalize. Ends up taking damage from his own mind. Meso charging up that neutral sig, finds the side air, and he's looking for that kill. Gets the ground pound, that's the first
from going low. Honestly, I'm not sure why Hattori would opt for the ledge there, especially in Shipwreck, how small it is. It's so easy to be punished.
Rudolph finding his sword, spot dodging the down air, but Miso still getting a filthy spring with those Katars and following up. Looks like we're seeing some of that frame.
Oh no, and he gets hit off the stage. Rudolph must be having a lot of issues with this side on this computer. Maybe we'll see Meso take a stock on his own to be able to make up for it. We're going to find out whether or not he can reconnect. Rip frame issues. Alright, he finds his way back, and then immediately gets a bomb tossed at him.
Bombs tossed, hammer swung.
Oh, it's a little unfortunate to see, but Rudolph's still trying, though, regardless of the state of the game. Meso deciding...
up that downlight side air.
Yeah.
Nothing like a downlight side air to change the pace of the game, and the unarmed recovery from Rudolph here.
Finds the spear off with weapon throws, finds Sentinel in the red.
Back to his comfort weapon with those Katars.
Yeah, finds the spike ball.
Rudolph doing a great job at avoiding damage now that his computer is back to
it's a normal state.
order.
Yep. And then he finds a neutral sig to be able to throw Sentinel off the edge and takes a stock. Even though he finds himself in the red, I believe he'll be able to do quite a bit with this. If he's able to find those D-light strings and not get punished by a Sentinel side signature, the likes of that hammer.
If Sentinel decides to continue to use those aggressive signatures and Rudolph decides to play a more passive style, then he might be able to even up this stock a bit.
Yeah.
Gets hit by the ground pound, launched up pretty far. Meso with the weapon throw, probably trying to go and get some quick unarmed pressure out there since the hammer is such a slow weapon with a fast character like Hattori.
Sentinel going for those gravy cancel signature punishes, just trying to do everything that he can to keep Sentinel on the side of the stage.
Goes for the GP, he catches it, match to Meso.
Yep, ends the stock.